I'm going to show you what I'm doing. So this was 8-pound fluorocarbon leader, and I'm snap jigging, as you can see, and you just saw that fish. Cast number 9 on that new white puppet, that ghost puppet. We'll call him Casper. You're snap jigging, you're putting a lot of oomph on that fluorocarbon. I only run fluorocarbon leaders. I don't think there's ever a time where you wouldn't. I'm sure people will argue that, but ultimately, the more stealth you are and the less visibility they have of it, the better. Period. End of story. For me. But I'm snap jigging it so hard. This is 10-pound Seaguar red label. I hope the camera picks up how much of a coil this is. Why is that? It wasn't like that when I tied it. From that repeated, shocking, heavy boom like this, it's stretching. And as soon as it stretches, and as soon as you start to see your line curl, especially your fluorocarbon leaders that you're tying in specifically, you got to change them because they're weak. Once they stretch, they weaken. That's the whole point. So we're going to throw him in the trash. You know, yesterday, shame on me, Larry had a fish on, a good fish. He set the hook, and first head shake, it broke. A walleye shouldn't break 10-pound test. Maybe a 10-pound walleye, but that's not what we're fishing for out here. It broke because the line was weakened and I didn't change out my leader in a timely fashion. So not paying attention cost me $5 and a fish, because that XPS blade's probably more than 5. I was gonna say it was $4.99, but they might even be $7.99. So $8 and change I just threw into the bottom of the lake yesterday because I wasn't paying attention and changed my leader. Now, as soon as I landed that fish, I had to inspect the leader anyway for the trauma in the net because of the tangle. And as soon as I really looked at it, I could see the coil for more than half of it. So I'm not going to tempt fate anymore. I'm tying my leader. You'll see me do this both ways. Normally, I knot it, this fluorocarbon leader, right to the braid. I've seen some evidence of line twist with these real aggressive jigging presentations, blades or snap jigging, the jigging wrap style baits. So I'm going to tie in a little barrel, and I'm going to run my lead about 3.5 feet. Down to my VMC snap. I like these snaps. I've been a cross-lock kid my whole life since they came out. And to me, the cross-lock is the best connector ever made because it allows your bait, lure, whatever to move freely. This cross-lock from VMC has more of a rounded bottom. It's got like a pudgy belly. So it gives it a nice swing.